Shit! I forgot to punch holes in the film lid. This is all
Hello,
fucked up.
Cosmo here, and we are
Let's
gonna
face
talk
it,
about a game
I'm
called
never
Lorelai today.
getting away from here.
So, the long-awaited game Lorelai, made by Harvester Studios, finally came out, and I must say it's even better than Dog Gentleman. Yes, right, it's better. It's rare when games like this are being released. I guess not a lot of
Dad
people
always
consider them
wanted
fun
to.
or
He'd
understand
have
them.
said,
There are
imagine
lots of
this
movies
door
and music to choose
right
when you
here
want
in
a
your
serious
room.
story or something which would make you think. There are movies which explore the darkest corners of human mind, movies about loss, illness, psychological problems. Same goes for the music. They make you think about yourself, about the world, you start to philosophize about things. But with games, there's a different situation. We don't get games like this often, and I'm so glad we finally got Lorelai. Lorelai is the third game in a trilogy, first two being The Cat Lady and Downfall. You play as Lorelai, a girl struggling in her life and trying to make things better for her.
But how
As
can we deal
always,
with
I
the
don't
dad
like
dying from
talking
cancer
about
when
the
we're just
story
12
much,
years old?
especially when I talk about a story-driven game like this. But you should know that you will experience the most horrifying, saddest and strangest things while playing Lorelai. It's a point-and-click adventure game with a strong emphasis on story. You walk around collecting items, using and combining them, and of course you interact with other characters and talk to them. The dialogues in this game are something you fall in love with. The dialogues make you read between the lines and understand how each character feels, and often you can relate in some way. You either felt that way yourself or know someone who behaves like that. There are also references to other games nicely integrated, so some of them will bring back those memories of playing
My
them
whole life.
and even make you smile in this
All
dark
my
and
hopes
hopeless
and
world of
dreams.
Lorelai.
Dead.
Speaking of humor, I'm
I
surprised
still
how
remember
developers
how
managed
alive
to
I
add
felt
some
this
humor
morning
into
when I
such a
stood in
dark
front of that
game.
house.
It's subtle,
So
but it's
out of
there
breath from
and it's
carrying
really
that
nicely
long
done.
gun.
There must always be a ray of
That's the
sunshine
starting to go.
even at the darkest
Start
moments
turning
of
you
your
again.
life. The atmosphere in this game is so surreal and it's amazing. It can go from
Yay!
calm to
Praise
nightmarish,
the sun.
like when you think everything is fine
It's from
and
a-
now everything will be
No,
okay and
never
you're
mind.
holding on to it. But it's so fragile that when it shatters, the nightmare begins and you can't escape.
So, where are we going?
The environments and characters are very beautifully done and they feel very grotesque.
You mean the Queen
I
of
know some
Dragons?
people are very sensitive, so I must warn them that this game is not suitable for these people. There are lots of disturbing images and violence, but for people like me who love these things, it's like heaven. Graphically, the game looks beautiful, although on the technical level, graphics are not anything good, but speaking about aesthetics and design, it's spectacular. This is another example of a good game with simple graphics, showing that you don't need to spend millions on a graphics engine. The most important thing is talent and imagination.
Give me one of your
Everything
rings, Dad.
is drawn with compassion. You can see developer has put his heart and soul into making this game. Story, dialogues and graphical design aren't the only things making this game so awesome. Music is often forgotten. I just want to say the music in this game is outstanding. I loved the music in Cat Lady, but Lorelai soundtrack is on a whole new level. I don't listen to game soundtracks often, but I can see myself listening to this in the future. The music fits the mood very well and adds another layer of atmosphere. The mood feels even more depressive and sad, and you feel more emotionally connected with the characters and the world. Really, if you don't like the soundtrack of Lorelai, there's something wrong with you. I'm trying to think about negative things this game has, and it's hard to think of anything serious. I personally don't like there's only one save slot, and you can have multiple saves. This is annoying if you want to collect achievements or try different choices and reload the last save, try again. That's not possible. Also, sometimes transitioning from one scene to another, loading times could be very long. I don't know what causes that, but one example is when you are entering the bathroom in a hospital, it takes forever to load. I hope these are already fixed in the patches the game received recently. It got several updates already.
Hi.
Anyway, these are only
I'll have some
minor
batteries
negative
and,
things
then
which
full Bronsons,
shouldn't
please.
affect your decision of playing this game. I strongly recommend this game to horror fans, to those who love sad and terrifying stories, to those who enjoy a good music and loves good writing. This is a fucking masterpiece. Support these developers. We need more games like this. So, the pros. Soundtrack is simply amazing. You want to listen it again and again.
I'll pay for it.
Beautifully drawn and aesthetically pleasing graphics design.
But you know what?
Great story
They're buy
and
one, get one
writing.
free. So, yeah.
Amazingly terrifying atmosphere.
No, I
This game is
really
unique,
want-
and this is a game with a
It's a
soul.
nice wine. Otherwise, you'll just be wasting your fine.
There's only one con. The game only has one save slot, which I didn't like. So here's my short review for the game Lorelai. If you liked it, please subscribe and see you next time.